Okay, now we've got a few questions from another subscriber, Leanne, 2001. Her first question is, when did you first notice symptoms in Megan? Or maybe just when did you notice something might be off?
I first noticed was when she was living in Kansas City with Jeff, and I went out there and I think Jeff had called, or Megan had called, and something was wrong. Jeff had said that Megan was hiding in her room and wouldn't come out, and I went out there and the house was just chaos, and Megan was, I think she'd just gone from manic into the depression, and it was really scary. It was, you know, I was scared. I didn't, you know, really know what was going on, and well, just before that, she had the trigeminal neuralgia, and I've always connected that in the bipolar in my head, because it seemed like one caused the other, but
one followed the other.
One followed the other so closely. I thought maybe they were connected in a way. And but that was 1997.
Or seven.
Yeah, and I went out there and saw the chaos.
Well, just to throw in I don't think they were related. I can see the symptoms I had even after I was diagnosed in my teen, to a smaller scale, but definitely a cycling.
Well, when I knew there was some problem, but I didn't know if it was. There was the suicide attempt when Megan was 17. 15?
15.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
I've mentioned that I couldn't say if I was depressed because of a mood disorder or because of environmental and
or
just my own, like,
the age, adolescence,
adolescent
angst, and all that. I was kind of in denial at that point. I was in denial about a lot of things then. So.
Okay. Her second question is, was there a great deal of fear when Megan was noticeably suffering?
There was fear.
Did you experience any?
I experienced I was really worried. I don't know if that's the same thing as fear. I was just so worried, and we were, so far apart, and geologically apart, and I I really didn't think that Jeff was giving her the support she needed, you know, and so of course, you know, I felt, well, then I've got to do it. But it was, you know, really hard with the distance, and I had just remarried, and
at that point was when I was in the really depressed.
yes, really,
The real flat,
yes.
slow.
Yes. I was really worried, and I cried a lot, and but you know, of course, you know, I tried not to let Megan know how worried I was.
Okay. The third question is, how have you coped?
How have I coped?
Yeah. What kinds of things do you do or say to yourself? Maybe when things are.
Well,
Maybe
I
with
just
the irritability, or
yeah.
just that my child has a mental
Yeah.
condition. It's like,
Well, you know, the irritability, I just say, you know, say to myself, you know, this is not Megan, this is the illness, you know, and you know, sometimes I just snap back and you know, I just kind of blow it off. The depression, I kind of go up and confront her, you know, and say, okay, you know, what's up? You know, is something going on that I should know about?
which actually, by the way, snaps me out of it. Actually, you
Wow.
know.
That's good.
Yeah.
You know, I just try to stay attuned, you know, to her moods somewhat, and you know, try not to obsess about them. You know, Megan, you know, has her own life, but she has asked me, you know, to let her know if I see anything that might be of note.
Okay, we're gonna stop here. This person. Okay, number 4. Were there many stages of realizing, coping, accepting that you went through to get to the understanding of Megan's suffering? Stages.
No, I don't think there were any stages. I just found out, and oh, okay, Megan's got, you know, this illness, condition. No, it's not a condition. She has this illness, and you know, we need to, you know, deal with it.
Would it have been any different if I called and said, I have diabetes?
No.
Yeah.
I would, you know, or anything else.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, if you would have called and said, I'm pregnant or something, then I would have. But I probably would have dealt with that too, you know, having been there myself, so.
Okay, number 5, and last one from her.
Hold it. I think somebody.